Hello everybody, Ian Robson here for another episode of Missouri. Alright, we got what's going on today. So, the harvest is yet again continuing. We're almost done here. It's not what we're doing today though. What we're doing is, let me get out of the speed rower here. So I went ahead and mowed all this grass because we are kind of getting low on hay bales once again. And I've been asked by a couple people to get a particular rake. So that is what I'm going to do today. I'm going to get that particular rake and I'll show you which one it is momentarily here. Should be at least, in rakes, I think. Not weights. Feeding technology, baling, loading, tethers, windrowers. Here we are. So this is the rake people wanted me to get. The Vermeer VR1224 or 1224. Just go ahead and get that. We already have the Crone Swadron, but we've used that before, so I don't mind getting something else. So what we're going to do is going to work on a little bit of that. I'm also going to pick up another tractor here. Actually, you know what I could do? I have enough money to get it one. As I mentioned previously, I was gifted the titanium pack not too long ago, so I figured I might as well get one of these cases. Someone wanted me to get a case Magnum, which we don't have enough money for yet. But this guy should be a good tractor. It's got 200 horsepower. These ones are still just a little bit expensive. So I'm going to go for the case Puma, or Puma, depending who you're talking to. We're going to get that guy. I don't think they added... The only other tractor it really added is this old... this one right here, the Farmall. I don't think it's going to be very helpful on our farm though, so I'm not going to get it. Let's go ahead and get this case Puma, and we'll use that on the rake. Let's get a weight as well for this guy. Where are we here? It's funny. As soon as FS 2015 comes out, I won't have to do this at all. It'll all be exactly the same thing. Not a JCB, not a John Deere. That might be a bit too heavy. Maybe. Let's try. Where are we here? See, this guy's unloading the combine there. And... there we go. This will do. This is the case Puma. Nothing new here. This has been around for Coon's age now. Dark on the inside, actually. A lot darker than I thought it was going to be. But this is from the titanium pack here. I don't think I've ever used this before, so I figured might as well use it. And I think this weight might be a bit heavy. This is 2,200 kilograms, which is, let's see. Yeah, it's a bit heavy, but yeah, let's not use that one. That's just a wee bit too heavy for this thing. Let's go with the Fent weight. That's supposed to be a more realistic, so that's probably the reason why it is so heavy. You can't tell it's a Fent weight. I don't know it's a Fent weight. Doesn't make any difference to me. I'm sure some people will find it makes a difference, but that's really about the same. Anyways. Alright, so let's go ahead and grab this rake here, and we'll take it back to our area. So what I think we're going to have to do is... I think we may need to TED some of it first. So what I'm going to do is going to bring this back to the farm right now. And then we'll go from there. So this is the Vermeer rake. For those people who watch One Lonely Farmer, this is very similar to the rake he actually has. Why can I not drive too fast? That makes no sense. The rake's not on. Anyways. This is very similar to the rake that One Lonely Farmer has, actually. So... a lot of people will recognize it from that at the very least. Where am I going? There we go. Jeez. Totally heading in the wrong direction here. You'd think I would know where I was going, but apparently not. Oh well. Alright, so what we're going to do, like I said, is we're going to TED a little bit of hay first, and then we'll rake it using our fancy new rake, and then we'll go from there. Let's take a look on the inside of this. This is actually a little dark. I like how it has this right here. It shows the speed in kilometers, strangely enough. That's a nice little feature. So no in IC or anything like that, but all on the outside it looks fairly solid actually. 200 horsepower tractor. Can I actually do anything? Unfold arm left? No, it has nothing to do with the tractor. Nope, that's it. But a pretty nice looking tractor actually. Not the best. I think I've actually seen some better mods, some modded case tractors, but this one's pretty darn good still. It'll be interesting to see what Giants does with the next rendition of the game to see how they... oops. We're going to leave this rake right here for the time being. Because I need to grab... Actually, what I'll do, I'll just bring it with me. And then I'll leave it in the shed there, too. It'll be interesting to see what Giants does in the next rendition of the game. I don't know why I can't drive very fast. That makes no sense at all. Maybe it thinks it's actually working, and that's the reason why? I don't know. That's my only possible solution. So as you can see, we do have the Crone Swadro back there, which is fine. I like how these arms move and everything when you're driving. That's a nice little added feature. There we go. And let's pick up the tedder over there, because we're going to make a little bit of dry hay and a little bit of, maybe a bit of silage as well. We'll see. At this point, I think we actually need a little bit of both, so we can always do a little bit of both. Alright. Wait for this door to open up. There we go. Bit of a lag spike there. Must have been auto-saving. And we are down by the vegetable storage. So let's go down there. It's funny, this little tedder is nice, but it doesn't like hills very much. I've used it before, but for whatever reason, it really doesn't like hills, which is kind of strange, actually. You would think that it works well on everything, but it apparently doesn't. I thought this tractor was going to be tippier, but it's actually not tippy at all, which is really nice. It looks kind of narrow in the picture, but it seems to work fairly well. Having the weight in the front probably helps, mind you, but what do I know? Alright, nice. So yeah, like I said, Predatory Gaming, or Jim or James Powell, I believe, he gifted me the titanium pack, so thank you once again, much appreciated. Which is why I'm able to get this tractor right now. And like I said, I've never actually used this. And I don't use many cases because a lot of them aren't very good. But lucky for you guys, the titanium pack does include some nice cases. I think we can go at cruise control too. Yeah. Maybe not. What's going on here? What's going on? Why is it just destroying it? Turn off tedder. That's a bit odd. Look at that. I don't know if you guys can see this or not, but I can definitely see it's all disappearing as I go over it, and it's not turning it into... it's weird. Wonder what's going on there. That's not what I expected. Maybe if I lower it down, do it again? Huh. Alright, well, I guess we're not going to be doing that. That's really strange. I wonder why it's doing that. Because that's definitely supposed to turn it into dry hay. But as you saw, it definitely does not. Which is really annoying, actually. I've used it before, too. That's the really strange part. So I'm unfortunately inclined to believe it's something the matter with this map. And actually, there's been a few people leaving comments saying, yeah, Ian, I've had problems with this map. One person didn't like the growth control, how it takes a couple extra days for it to grow. Some people had problems with other stuff, so it's unfortunate to hear so many people have had problems with this map. It's a decent map, it's a decent map. So, like I said, it's a shame that people have had those problems on there. So, I wonder what the deal is. I wonder why people have had problems. I like this tractor. Look, it's fast. 50 kilometers an hour. That's a nice little speed there. Maybe it's because we're not supposed to be able to cut that grass. I don't know. It seems unlikely that's the reason why, but I've heard stranger things in this game before, so Alright, let's just put that over there by the truck because I don't know what to do with it now. There we go. And let's just grab the rake again, I guess. Nice. Yeah, I'm curious to see what is going to happen in Farming Simulator 2015, to see what they bring to the table. So far what I've seen has been, you know, decent. Nothing like mind-blowing or anything like that, but nothing terrible either, so it's going to be Farming Sim, which is a bonus. There we go. The door likes to take its time, apparently. I'm still not sure why I can't go over a certain speed on here. Is there like a lock function or something? No, not even. Unfold arms, that's just it. Z and N. Okay. Alright, so what we're going to do is, I guess we're just going to rake it up, because hopefully this works. I've used it and it has worked, so... Whoa! I guess that's why you're not supposed to go so fast. Because that will happen, apparently. It seems a bit strange. I guess they don't like those fast turns. It's probably 30 kilometers. Is there a speed limit sign on it? Sometimes some of the equipment has a speed limit sign on it saying only go 30 kilometers an hour sort of thing, so let's just see. Is it 30? Yeah. Appears to be 30. There we go. Perfect. Excellent. I noticed there was a new edition of the Crack Pack out for those people who play Minecraft. From what it seems like, I was watching Biffa 2001. Pretty cool guy. If you like Minecraft, check him out. Biffa, B-I-F-F-A 2001. He's a pretty chill guy. He's from England. He's actually has an interesting little story. I wouldn't say story is the wrong word, actually. He's trying, so there's the, let me just show you. That's that, and then N was the other one, so there you go. And we'll be curious to see how this works out. Alright, so let's see if the GPS mod can figure out how wide it is. Well, it seems to... No, it can't. Interesting. Working width. A little bit narrower. There we go. That looks like it's about right. Anyways, yeah, Biffa 2001. He's actually trying to become full. He's trying to be do full-time. Oh, it's missing bits there. That's annoying. He's trying to become a full-time YouTuber essentially, which is pretty cool actually. I know a lot of people try to do that. I guess I'm going just a wee bit too fast for this, or maybe not fast enough. I don't know. I don't know why I'm missing stuff. Let's just see. Oops, that's not what I wanted to do at all. Let's just see if the speed makes a difference. So I'm at speed level 2. Oh, apparently it does make a difference. Oh, there you go. Huh, that's interesting. Yeah, so he's trying to become a full-time YouTuber, which is kind of interesting because not a lot of people strive to do that. But he has a Patreon page, and he has a couple other things that kind of give him the opportunity to potentially become a full-time YouTuber. Like, he's making a decent chunk of change from Patreon, which is like a place where you can give money to... Oh, maybe it's not picking up stuff. Maybe I didn't lower it enough? I don't know. I must be going too fast for it. Let's see. Let's try maybe 20%, 30% maybe? How about 35? That's strange. Yeah, but he's got quite a few followers on YouTube. He's like 80,000 followers, something like that. And like I said, between Patreon and what he gets on YouTube, I'm sure he's making an okay amount of money. He has a real job still, or like not a real job. He has another job, let's say, that pays the bills for the time being, and he would like to become full-time YouTube. But X and M's fold the arms, but Z. I don't know. Maybe there must be like an ideal speed that works best with this. Whoops! I guess I should turn. That works best with this. Because there seems to be like a bit of a... Yeah, that's strange. Because right now I'm still missing chunks right there. Anyways, like I was saying, like if you like Minecraft, check out Biffit 2001. He's a pretty chill guy. Does some interesting stuff. He does a lot of cuts, adds some music in a lot of the time, so it's kind of cool if you like music and you don't want to watch everything of Minecraft. He does a good job with that. Turn. That was supposed to be a turn signal. Apparently it wants to skip a row. Fine. Well, this is the Vermeer rake. This is the one people wanted me to get. Looks like maybe I don't have it down enough. I don't know. That's strange. It's not quite well, it is intuitive, but it's not. Doesn't seem to work as well as other things. Because 17 kilometers an hour seems pretty slow. Well, seems like it would be a decent speed for this. I don't know. I'm not an expert by any means. What do you think? What do you guys think? Leave a comment below. How fast would this thing actually, you know, how fast would you in reality go with something like this? Let's assume it is, I don't know. How wide does it think it is? It's not 3 meters, that's for sure. It's probably like 6 meters wide. Something like that. It's got 1, 2, 3, 5 wheels on it, so. It's funny, sometimes it works really well, and other times it doesn't work very well at all. I don't understand. Like right there, look, it looks beautiful right there. But, not all the time. That's weird. Anyways, let me go through some of the comments from the previous episode that we got. Maybe not the previous episode, but one of the previous episodes. Alright, what do we have here? We have... Alright. JD Imler 66 says I should try and get a Cat 590 or a Class 780 combine. Dylan says I should get a overloader and hook it up to the Steiger. It's not a bad idea to hook up to the Steiger. What else do we got here? Jacob, he says, let me just turn here first. Jacob says, it looks great so far. I'd like to see, as far as I would like to answer your question. Typically, you cut 6 or 8 rows of headlands, and yes, most small grains leave straw, just different amounts and textures. So he's referring to when I was asking the question, like, do oats leave straw, for example, or does rye leave straw? So in this game, it may not, but in real life, it does. So for example, I don't think the rye in this game leaves straw, but it does leave straw in real life. Millet, I believe, leaves straw in real life as well, but I'm not sure about in this game. In real life, you actually can bale corn stalks as well. Not a common practice for a lot of areas, but it is possible to do so. So, interesting little tidbit of information. Actually, right now, in some places in Ontario, there was a shortage of straw, and some people were considering baling corn stalks as a substitute for regular like wheat straw or barley straw, which is kind of interesting. It's not very good for your baler as far as I know, because it is pretty rough on it, but you are capable of doing it. Bent, not Brent. Bent Blade. He says thanks for the video. You're welcome, sir. Or ma'am, I'm not sure. What else do we got here? Deidre Webb asked what I do for a living. That's not YouTube, I guess, outside of YouTube. He's asking, and the answer is I teach English, for those people who care. I think Cody Goes Crazy asked a similar question a while back as well. He asked something about what I do, and I can't remember what the reason was for asking the question, but he asked a while back. So Gabriel asks, where did I get the John Deere sprayer from? I think the John Deere sprayer, like I said in the comments, I believe it's from American Eagle Modding. Not 100% on that, but I believe that's where I got it from. Alright, yeah, it's missing some. I don't know why. It's in some places. I mean, I bet my guess would be that this doesn't play nice with terrain that's not flat, 100% flat. That's my only possibility. Because like, you look how it's missing some right here, and then other places it's got no problem. So this is pretty flat, mind you, but it must be something to do with that. That's the only thing I can think of, or only possible reason for it not playing nice in that scenario. Because it shouldn't be missing these little clumps everywhere, but because if I go slower, I don't know. Because the way this thing should work is the faster you go, the better it should work, to a certain extent. Not like overkill, but you know, there should be like a point where it's like, okay, this is the optimal speed, basically. Alright, what else do we have here? Todd Ford 1568 says he's seen some trucks pull some pretty big loads, like 40-foot loads, behind a pickup truck, which is pretty impressive, because not every pickup truck is made for that. Of course, if you have a truck that's got like Super Duty with the super stiff suspension and all that jazz, makes a big difference versus whether you have like an F-150 that is designed for some heavy work but not necessarily pulling 40 feet worth of bales. I'm sure you could if you tried, but it wouldn't be very, I don't know how safe it would be. Again, not an expert. Edward says that here, let me show you what he's talking about. Edward says that those things off in the distance, those two things, are actually car washes, apparently. So if you drive through these, it'll wash your tractor. So here's a dirty tractor. Let's give this a go. Let's just go through the baler. I don't need to go through the baler, but for testing's sake, we're going to give it a go. I just don't want to detach the baler and reattach it, basically. What I am going to do is going to bale some more straw, probably off camera, because we do need a wee bit more straw. Because we are running low. Alright. Gotta watch out for the divots there. Or the mud hole, whatever you want to call it. Alright, what else do we got here? Let's go this way, because this is where the car wash things are. Alex asks for the link for the JD Swather. That's probably with the other series, but that I'd have to look up, to be honest with you. Check LS 2013. That should have it. So apparently these are car washes. Okay, so let's just drop the baler here, and let's just see if this actually works. So this is supposed to wash your car. Or your tractor. Maybe I have to get out and do something? I don't see anything. Maybe it's not a car wash. This is what he was saying. DJ, I think this is what he was saying they were. Maybe try this one? I think he said he actually took them out in the end. Yeah. That's weird. They don't appear to be doing anything. There is an actual car wash on this map, and I'll show you where it's just over here. And I'll show you what that's like. In this case of speed, I'm just going to drive through this. So here's an actual car wash as well. I know these ones are car washes. A lot of German maps have these. Not a lot of American ones, but as you can see, maximal just says max height 4.2 meters. Alright, so this gives you an idea of what it looks like. Let's see if I can't get it in here. So as you can see, this is what the car wash looks like. Let's It's a bit off. Looks like it was a bit preemptive. Oh, looks like my tractor is stuck now in here too. Yep, he looks like he's stuck in there. Well, that's not very helpful, but that's the car wash, and it does work, I think, if you're actually in there. Did my weight get washed at least? Let's take a quick peek here. Yeah, so look how clean that weight is now. Nice. So I guess it recognized that was a washable thing, and that caused this problem. Well, that's a bit annoying. Jeez. Oh, man. Alright, so let's go ahead and reset him, I guess. Oh, there is no reset point. How is that going to work? That is a little annoying. Totally forgot there's no reset point in this map. Well, I'll figure it out next time, I guess. I'm just going to leave him there. I should turn him off at the very least, though. There. But that's the car wash. That's an actual car wash. As you can see, our weight did get washed. Not very helpful, but it got washed. Anyways, I'm going to cut the episode there for now, folks. What I'll do is I'll finish off... I'll finish off with this guy off camera. I'll finish doing the rest of this, and then we'll come back next episode and do a little bit of bailing. That will be the plan. Anyways, I hope you guys like the Case Puma 160CX, which is a 203 horsepower tractor, which is a nice, because that's a good 200 horsepower tractor is a nice, good range for us. Although this rake is a bit annoying, missing the little bits and pieces, and I don't know why. But maybe I'm going too fast or too slow, I can't tell. Anyways, that's it for me, folks. My name's Iain Robson. This has been Farming Simulator 2013, coming at you from Missouri. Catch you guys later.